20 seconds.
All right, we are back. Have
10 seconds.
UGPB versus Vintage. We have Vintage on your screen. Vintage are using all old school guns. I believe 2005 and before. Vintage makes it 5 alive. Same with UGPB. Similar breakouts. Oh, first body to die is on UGPB though. They die out of the rocket. 5 on 4, body advantage here for Vintage. All right. This Mark Alpha Wiener Man rounds the turret up into the D1. UGPB makes a move into the Snake Dorito, but gets chopped up. 5 on 3 body advantage now for Vintage. Oh, another body walking off the D side for UGPB. Vintage makes their way into the 50 Dorito. And that's it. 5 alive, Vintage.
Concede. 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 Point approved.
Good point. All right, next up we have Jalisco Jams versus the Sparrows. Sparrows won their first set earlier. This will be Jalisco Jam's first set. See if Sparrows can come out hot.
One minute.
Got 2 little minions walking out on the box right now. Barely see the tops of their heads. All right, 30 seconds.
Seconds. Seconds. 10 seconds.
All right, here we go. Making sure we're offset with the other field starting.
Game on.
All right, 5 alive, both sides. Sparrows in the Snake 2. Sparrows also make it to the Dorito corner. Field position advantage going to the Sparrows. Kobe makes his way into the Snake 2. Oh, first body to die is for, who is this? Jalisco Jam. Second body walking off for Jalisco Jam. Maybe a third. Let's look over there. Let's look what we're looking. Yeah, it looks like they lost 2 out of the home and they lost their money. One body walking off for Sparrows now. It is a 4 on 2. So Jalisco Jam actually in a decent field position here to hold this off. Snake 2 can stop everything on the D side for the most part. And that Dorito corner, same thing, slow down the Snake attack. Kobe's willing and dealing out of that Snake 2. All right, another kill for Kobe. 3 on 2 body advantage here for the Sparrows. Was a 5 on 2. Jalisco Jam makes his way up into the Dorito 1 laydown. Sparrows go up to the center little brick. Oh, so they thought that the Jalisco Jam player was still in the turret. He made his way all the way up to the Dorito 2, kills the player in front of him. Now it is, oh, there was a 4th body. Now it's 3 on 2. I did not see her back there. 3 on 2, so the Sparrows have Dorito corner, They have the center Xbox, and then they have the Snake 2. Jalisco Jams make their way in 50 Dorito now. Angie finds him. Layla matches, goes up to the Dorito 2 to play him heads up. And they pinch him out, so now there's a 3-on-1.
Concede. Concede. Concede.
All right.
Point approved.
That'll be a good point for the Sparrows. Vintage with a 1-0 lead right now over UGPB. Switching sides.
One minute.
All right. We got all old school gear out there. Got the pants, the packs, 32 degrees.
30 seconds.
Stand by. Hold on. We're good.
20 seconds.
All right. Here we go. Both teams got 5.
10 seconds.
Here we go. We have UGPB on your screen.
Game on.
They double the money for UGPB. They play Delta heads up. Looks like they're going to get 1 kill on the break. Nicely done. 5-on-4 body advantage for UGPB. Jeremy Savato fills up into the rocket after his buddy dies. Turtle makes his way into the Snake 1. I believe that's Theo who makes his way up into the rocket. Nice move over to the Dorito corner for UGPB. Big Joe, Willin, and Dylan holding down the Snake side. Still a 5-on-4 advantage for UGPB. Turtle's calling for him to be checked. I'm not seeing anything from here, though. Nice double move for Vintage. They make their way to the Snake 1 and fill out to the money at the same time. Robert Jordan holding down the D side from the home. UGPB makes their way to the Dorito 2. Jeremy Savato, ooh, misses his shot on Turtle. Turtle now is in the Snake Dorito. Still a 5-on-4. UGPB now in the 50 Dorito. Heavy position advantage as well as a 1 body advantage here for UGPB. Into the Snake now for Vintage. They must have lost their Snake earlier. Oh, but he gets caught on the move. There's only 2 bodies left alive here for Vintage. They're in the Dorito 2, and then Robert Jordan is in the home. And they lose their Dorito. Robert Jordan, last one left alive. UGPB closing in. They elect not to towel it. And give them a couple extra. UGPB's running it in. Tie up the ball game. Turtle yells, "I only gave you 1, Robert." All right. Tied match. That's a good point for UGPB. Damn, Colby almost cleared out his entire pack. There's 1 pod left.
Base. Point approved.
All right, next up, Sparrows with a 1-point lead over Jalisco Jams. See how Jalisco answers. So Jalisco Jams didn't shoot anyone on the break last point, and the Sparrows were able to make it wide on the D side, which is actually very hard to do on this layout.
1 minute.
You're pretty safe going to the rocket in the delta. It's just that turret is there's a good gap for the home just to shoot.
Seconds.
All right, here we go. We have Isaiah, Chloe, Angie. Who we got? Got Chelsea.
20
and
seconds.
Got Higgs. A. Higgs playing the middle.
10 seconds. Game on.
Oh, a little bit of a delay at the delta, then makes it out to the turret. Sparrows lose their snake 1 player. 5 on 4, body advantage for Jalisco Jams. Kobe now in the snake 3. Wraps. Doesn't get Angie filling out though. I think 2 bodies died. Never mind. Still 5 on 4. Kobe's trying to get a cross-field shot on the Dorito player, and he gets it. Isaiah fills out to the Dorito corner, finds Kobe, starts telling his teammates. 5 on 3 here for Jalisco Jams. Oh, and then Kobe takes one. Gets pinched out of that snake 3 from Isaiah and Angie. 4 on 3 now. Isaiah makes his way forward to that Dorito 1. Isaiah now in the Dorito 2. Isaiah now 50 Dorito. Jalisco Jams runs down the snake side, bunkers Angie. Oh, but he takes out A. Higgs as well. Isaiah's the last body left alive for the Sparrows, but he's in a 1 on 3, shoots 1. He might have just shot another one in the home. And he did. So 3 on 1. Isaiah already shoots 2 bodies. Now it's a 1 on 1. Jeez. Kid's a killer. Just trying to find where the last body is. So the last body for the Jalisco Jam is in the closet, makes his way to the home. I think Isaiah finds him now. Jalisco Jams fills all the way out to the Dorito corner, cuts up to the Dorito 1, now in the Dorito 2. They're matched up now, makes an inside move, but Isaiah gets caught on the inside move, and this is gonna go to Jalisco Jams. Good job, Isaiah. Though. That's the second time I've seen a player in a one-on-one make that inside move to the tower.
Concede.
And
Concede.
same result.
Concede.
I think they just
Point
don't
approved.
realize that wrapping that Dorito, you have that cut. And so yeah, Sparrows didn't really need the towel there. They already were up. Make them run it in. But if you believe you're the better team, save the time, play more points.
Game on.
All right, we got vintage on your screen. Makes the snake on the break. 5 alive, both squads. Ref running in to check the UGPB player in the money. And he is out. That's going to be a minor. 5 on 3 body advantage. 4 on 3 body advantage for vintage. Snake side is clear. But then Vintage gets caught filling over to the snake. No, I think I'm missing a body. I think it is a 3-on-2 actually in favor of UGPB. You have Lamar and Mark Alpha Wienerman in the Dorito corner. Theo makes his way up to the center brick. See how they're going to close this one out. Ref coming in to check Lamar. Oh, and that's a minor. That's going to do it. He had a loader hit. And UGPB is going to get this point. Take a 1-point lead.
Concede. Concede. Concede.
Minor on both teams that point.
1 minute.
All right, back up. Jalisco Jam, Sparrows, tie ball game.
30 seconds.
7 minutes to play.
10 seconds.
Stop. The ref pulled him back. Reset it back to 10 seconds. Now.
10 seconds.
All right, here we go. We have Sparrows on your screen.
Game on.
5 alive on the break. Oh, 1 body walking off for Jalisco Jams. 2 bodies walking off for Jalisco Jams. 5-on-3 body advantage for the Sparrows. Sparrows make their way into the snake. Isaiah makes his way into the Dorito 1. Alive here still. Sparrows pretty slow on the close. Vintage goes up, but they're already in the snake too, looking inside. Jalisco Jams find Angie there in that Dorito wedge, or snake wedge, excuse me. They get 1 kill, making it a 4-on-3 now. On 3. Another 5-on-3 situation. Oh, now 3-on-2 in favor of Jalisco Jams. Sparrows were up 5-on-3 here on the break. Squandering a high body situation, 2 in a row. Jalisco Jams move forward into the Dorito 2. Sparrows in the 50 Dorito, as well as the 50 Snake. So not bad positions to be in a 2-on-3. They're trying to communicate. The information is just not really carrying cross field. Jams player still in the backstand. Oh my goodness, it's been a 3-on-3 the whole time. But just as I say that, they lose their snake player. So back to what I assumed was a 3-on-2 to begin with. However, field position advantage heavily in favor of Jalisco Jam. So snake player here for Jalisco Jam needs to put him away just like that. go forward. Nicely done. He should be able to shoot Higgs back here. All right, one body left. Jalisco Jams up 3-on-1. Same situation. Isaiah, last body left. And Isaiah gets one of them. Now it's a 2-on-1 against Isaiah. Isaiah playing calm. Oh, he might have took one there. Maybe not. The refs are staring at him. They just got close. He gets another one. Oh my gosh. So another 3-on-1. Pulled to a 1-on-1 for Isaiah. Goes on to their side. Jalisco Jams player going all the way to their side now in their money. And he makes a run to the buzzer. Looks like he gets it clean.
Days.
It looks like he got it clean. Refs are checking him out. So he did get shot, but I think it was after he was already tapping it. Refs are still checking him out. They're concerned with something on his gun, which wouldn't have been when he hung it. Jeez, how many refs does it take? there's like 7 over there. Points good. Jalisco Jams take a 2-1 lead. 2 minutes and 51 seconds. So, 2 points in a row, 2 5-on-3 situations. They get pulled down to a 3-on-1 in reverse, and then Isaiah pulls it back to a 1-on-1. But unfortunately, both of the points swing in the other direction. Still, good job on Jalisco Jams to pull off those low body situations. 2 3-on-5s. That's wild.
30 seconds.
I've never seen 2 points in a row coming down to the exact same situation. We're in a simulation.
20 seconds.
This isn't real. I'm catching on.
10 seconds. Game on.
All right, snake on the break for both teams. However, Vintage loses Mark Alpha Wienerman. Theo makes his way up to the Rocket. 5-on-4 body advantage here for UGPB. They started down 1, won the next 2 points. They're looking locked in right now. Oh, ref running in to check. UGPB player. Looks like he's clean. Loses their snake, but money fills. 5-on-3 body advantage here for UGPB. UGPB now in the snake 2. Nice up and over move to the 50 Dorito. Still 5-on-3. Paul sees him go there, already lets his teammates know. Wearing the old school excessive Matty Marshall jersey, love to see it. He needs to be just sporting a red backwards hat. You know what, I'm gonna just go see if I can find one. If you're gonna wear the Matty Marshall excessive jersey, you have to wear the backwards red cap. All right, UGPB a little bit slow on the close. Vintage making their way up into the snake 2, or looking to at least. Starting to round it. So the money player for UGPB is on a knee. He needs to be standing there to shoot down on the snake. Ref running in, check UGPB. Looks like he's clean. Oh, Snake player just takes one off the dome, but it looked like it bounced. I just saw his hair just like whiff in the air. And that one did not. Now he got shot. 5-on-2, body advantage here for UGPB. Snake side is completely clear. Only body holding up the Snake side from going forward is Lamar in the Dorito corner. He has a small cut there, but it's so far away. It just takes one ball to just make you flinch, and now they're already in the Snake 3. Both guns for Vintage. We're looking Snake way. 2 bodies stacked up in the Doritos. Need to be looking to go forward. I'd like for one of them to push up into that brick. You're going to want to use that in the center to break open this game. Right now they're being held up by the same gun. Colby understands what needs to happen. Goes up to the tower. Pushes up to the brick. He wraps. Check no one's there. There's only one body left. It's just Lamar in the Dorito corner. Vintage towels.
Concede. 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 Point approved. One minute.
All right, we got Sparrows on the far side. We will have Jalisco Jams on your screen.
Thirty seconds.
Young Kobe's been playing well in the Snake.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
All right, here we go. Jalisco Jams a little bit slow to the box.
Game on.
All right, looks to be 5 alive. Both squads. Early field position advantage going to Jalisco Jams as they are in the Snake. Matched by Chloe. Advantage switches now in favor of the Sparrows. In Dorito corner and the Snake 2. Jalisco Jams matches in the Snake 2. Center player fills out to the closet. Delta player fills out to the Dorito corner. Advantage now switching slightly to Jalisco Jams as they have that closet player. Isaiah goes out to the Dorito 1 now, makes it clean. Splitting hairs. Angie fills over to the Snake. Higgins goes forward into the Xbox. Sparrows have the better field position now. No bodies walked off the field yet, still 5 on 5. I would like to see the closet player for Jalisco Jams try to figure out how to get into the ghetto. Oh no, early death for Kobe. That is not good for Jalisco Jams. Not good at all. 5 on 4 body advantage for the Sparrows. Jalisco Jams still have a 1-point lead, 1 minute 30 seconds left. At this point, just hang out in the closet. So the closet bunker, if he just plays inside there, his turret player is already shooting the Snake gap. He needs to play inside and just stop Isaiah from going forward for the Sparrows. Oh, Isaiah almost went. Nothing stopping him.
60 seconds.
60 seconds. Sparrows got to go forward. Angie makes her way up into the ghetto. Wraps the ghetto. However, they do lose Chloe in the Snake. Oh, weird double move there. Higgins goes forward, running straight through the center. Gets one. Here comes Angie coming through the center. And she doesn't get anyone, gets chopped up by the turret. It's just Isaiah and Laylee there.
30 seconds.
What was that? Here comes Layla running through. They're going to trade. It's a one-on-one. Isaiah doesn't know there's a player in the closet, though, and he's going to run into a gun. And Jalisco Jam's going to hold off on this.
5 seconds. Game time
Jalisco
finished.
Jams takes this 2-1.
Game stopped.
Man. 3 points in a row where Isaiah comes down to a one-on-one. Jeez.
No points. Game finished.
All right, congrats Jalisco Jams taking that match. Still got UGPB Vintage. 4 minutes left in the set. UGPB is up 3-1 over Vintage. Vintage keeps having an early death on the snake side. Just gotta keep that guy alive.
Uh,
30 seconds. 10 seconds. Game on.
One body walking off for UGPB. Center player walking off for Vintage. 4-on-4. Colby makes a nice move out to the money. All right, Dorito side advantage heavily going to Vintage. They're already in the Dorito 2. Snake side going to UGPB as they are in the Snake 3. If that Rocket player was just sitting inside, he would have got an easy kill. Four on four still. Vintage looking to go forward. Vintage now, that's Jeremy Savato in the 50 Dorito. If Jeremy backs up just a little bit off of this, he'll be able to catch this Snake 3 player. So, still. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. So Theo has his gun up in the air. No one is stopping the Doritos from going forward right now. Oh. Body goes forward on UGPB, now in the Dorito 1. Theo wrapping the snake side of the home, trying to get apply pressure on the D side. Snake side gets a good kill on the Rocket player for Vintage, but they lose their home. 3-on-3 here. 2 in the Snake now for Vintage. Jeremy Savato kills his mirror heads up. Nicely done. 3-on-2 body advantage here for Vintage. Colby made his way back to the home, try to slow down the... Okay, so Jeremy's now on their side in the Dorito, and then UGPB's in the 50 Snake. Jeremy is now past it to their Dorito 2, shoots Colby in the center, but he doesn't know that behind him is a UGPB player who now gets caught. Nice 3-pack there for Jeremy Savato. He's a little focused on overshooting. Instead of going to get the buzzer, you're down 2 points. There's only 1 minute, 20 seconds left, and you're wasting precious time right now.
Base.
All right. Burned off 9 seconds. See if it comes back to bite them. They have 1 minute and 11 seconds to score 1 point to try to tie it up and take it to overtime. Definitely can be done on this layout. A lot of opportunities for center attacks. You can go straight to the brick, trying to get to their side, whether you go D side or snake way. Generally, teams aren't covering both ways. And outside of that, you can use the Rocket player to play off that center to move the guy over to the Dorito. Like this field can be played very, very dynamic. It's just, whether you have the nuts to run up there or not.
Or they should be true X ball. Sorry. Oh, yeah.
UGPB Vintage, you are at True X-Ball.
One minute.
All right, here we go. They're in True X Ball, so we'll have Vintage and UGPB right back up. We should have UGPB on your screen.
Thirty seconds.
Giving a little bit more time in between points here in Challengers X Ball. It's a lot of teams' first time playing X Ball, getting used to the format.
Timeout.
Vintage takes a timeout.
One minute.
All right. All right, got about 40 seconds. Dude, that was a close one. Yeah, what the fuck is that? So, you know that's not a rule. You can do that.
30 seconds.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can have your gun up. That's not calling yourself out. And you can wave your hand. That's not calling yourself out. It's horseshit.
20 seconds.
Because that happened to us, and I bitched about it, and they're like, "Sorry, that's not in the rule book."
They're not going to be ready.
10 seconds.
It's fine. It's fine. Let it run.
Game on.
Oh my gosh! So UGPB has 5. Vintage only has 4, but they get 1 on the break. 4 on 4 here.
60 seconds.
Oh my gosh! And UGPB gets a penalty here. So there is now a 3-on-2, 3-on-1 in favor of Vintage. One body walking off. 2-on-1 here. 45 seconds. We're under 60 seconds. They're running forward. Paul Mart on their side of the field. Mark Alpha Wiener Man is by himself over there. Snake One doesn't understand what's going on. They trade. There's 30 seconds left. Mark is the only body left alive. Come on, Alpha Wiener Man. Run down the field.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. He's got to go. He's got to tie it up.
15 seconds.
Here comes the Alpha Wiener Man, tying up the game with 9 seconds left. Apparently they did not need that 9 seconds from earlier. They started down a body, 4-on-5, and still win it.
Point approved.
Jeez. We have a tied ball game, 9 seconds. Probably going to take this straight to overtime. Crazy. Yeah, both teams are good with that. We'll just go to overtime.
Vintage. 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 You guys want to go right into overtime? Yeah. All right. Overtime. Wait. Wait 9 seconds. Hey, Vintage wants to play the 9 seconds. You guys have a timeout. You want to play the 9? They want to play the 9. Because they want to. Yeah, I get it.
One minute.
Tie ball game. Overtime.
30 seconds.
I wonder if Vintage is actually going to try to win this 9-second point. There's no way in hell.
Timeout.
What is going on? Guys, this 9-second point is timeout. Jeez, eh? Vintage elects to
1
only
minute.
send 4 out there. Apparently that's their thing. Oh no, I see another guy in the Shark Tank. They ain't ready for this 9-second point. They want to go straight to overtime.
Thirty seconds.
Oh. All right, here we go. Chris Beaver's ready to rock, dude. That man
20
is,
seconds.
man is twisted in the head.
Ten seconds.
All right, let's send it. Vintage on your screen.
Game on.
Mark Alpha Wiener, man, going straight forward. They want to win this one.
Game time finished. Game stop.
All right, that's a wrap. Here we go, overtime.
No points.
So we can do it. So before you do anything,
Overtime. First overtime of the day. Jeez, I hope it's the last. Yesterday we had overtime in every single set. Players are already walking off, slumped over with their head down. And it's not even that hot yet. It's the morning. They're in for a long day. It's definitely mental. Vintage looks good though. It's a bunch of old school guys thrown together. They all have guns from 2005 and before. It's really hard to get settings to be able to work in the event. And
1 minute.
yeah, all their gear's old school, their clothing, everything. It's kind of cool. Everyone looks like back when I was 12. Ball's in a lot better spot now. A lot more active players, a lot more better attitudes out there, and a lot less gatekeeping.
30 seconds.
No one wanted to give any information to help anybody back then. It was kind of crappy. It was really hard to get good.
20 seconds.
it wasn't Vintage that took the timeout. It was. Oh, they did.
10 seconds.
Oh, UGPB late to the box.
Game on.
All right, 5 alive. Both sides. Paul Mart all the way up to the center 50. Field advantage going to Vintage. Uh-oh, Paul Mart messing with his old gun. UGPB has 2 in the snake. Paul Mart now watching the snake 2 gap to the snake 3. UGPB lose their Delta player. 5 on 4, body advantage. Theo does a good job filling out to the Delta. Paul Mart keeps switching back and forth. Mark Alpha Wiener Man goes out to the Dorito corner. UGPB still doesn't have a kill yet. Not a lot of communication going on the Vintage side of the field right now. Nice move up to the Snake 3 for Vintage. UGPB holding it down in the Delta with Theo. Got Colby in the money playing inside majority of the time. Goes heads up. He finds the Snake 3 player. Good job, Colby. So no one's been stopping the Snake 2 from going forward. Theo makes his way up into the Rocket. Unfortunately, they're already in the Snake 3, so now he's kind of in a bad spot. Oh, and they get a shot in on Turtle. 5-on-3 now in favor of Vintage. Colby with the jump shot and gets caught over the top of his bunker. Jeez. Jumps over the top and gets smoked in the face. Who's shooting up there? Another body walking off. They catch Theo coming over. Paul Mart waiting on that gap. One body left alive for UGPB. Paul Mart goes forward. Should drop the ball in on the Snake player here. This will be it. There it is. Final body. Vintage gonna win an overtime point. Nicely done. Good comeback. These old guys are crafty. Watch out.
Base.
Good point. There we go.
And approved. Game finished.
We'll be right back with the next set after this. Congrats, congrats Vintage. Congrats Jalisco Jams. 2 good matches. All right, next up.